Hey everyone, welcome back. This is another edition of me cooking. I'm going to do some smoked chicken today. Boneless breast chicken barbecue with a bunch of different little seasoning. So real quick, all I have is some nice boneless skinless breast. This is still a little bit frozen, but it's not bad. I mean, it's still defrosted enough for me to work with it. Get rid of the bag. Two nice big thick pieces of boneless skinless breast, already been trimmed. The majority of the fat that came on here is already gone. So if you like skinless breast, great. If you like the skinned breast, awesome. Same with the thighs and legs, drumsticks from wings. Feel free to use all of it. But today I'm just going to be using the boneless skinless breast. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix a small handful of ingredients together into a nice little mixing bowl. Start off with some onion powder. I don't use a particular recipe, right? Because real men don't use recipes. Booyah. A little bit of garlic. And you might be thinking to yourself, I don't know what you're thinking to yourself. This is a little lemon pepper. But you might be thinking like, these don't go together, garlic and onion and lemon pepper. And traditionally, you're right. So I'm not conventional, right? Big deal. I like doing things a little bit my way, and it doesn't have to be this way. You can put whatever you want, but I'm going to use some barbecue sauce in here. This is some organic, mild barbecue sauce. Again, it doesn't have to be organic. I'm certainly not some kind of an organic person. It just happened to be what I bought. It is gluten-free, so for those who are interested in that, Kinder's organic barbecue sauce. I believe I got this at Costco. This was bought at Costco. I don't know where the McCormick sauce, onion powder was from, but and then this probably just came from a local retailer like Walmart or Fred Meyer. I'm gonna go ahead and put some barbecue sauce in my pot or in my mixing bowl. All right, for now, that should be good. I'm gonna mix this up a little bit, get this all mixed together. Because what I'm gonna do is throw my chicken in here and toss it in this barbecue sauce, and then I'm gonna slap it on the smoker and allow it to work its magic. Smoked chicken breast on the smoker. I'm gonna use a little bit more barbecue sauce. It's kind of light. There you go. Also, if you find yourself using some barbecue sauce and it's too light or too thick, so first of all, if it's too light, you can add some more, right? It'll thicken it up. If it's too thick, just throw a little water in there. Barbecue sauce already has water in it in the bottle, so you already paid for the water, but feel free to add some more water. Some people are like, ew, water in my barbecue sauce, ew, gross. But whatever. All right, so we got some barbecue sauce here. I'm not gonna necessarily do this number. I'm gonna throw it in here, both of them, and mix it all about. Then I'm gonna do the hokey pokey and turn myself around, because hey, that's what I'm all about. Bam! All right, so look at that. Then we got this thing coated, heavily coated with barbecue sauce. That looks amazing. Don't be shy. Get it in there, get in all the little crevices you got in your chicken. Feel free to massage it into the meat. If you have an injector, feel free to even inject it into your meat. It's good, you can't go wrong. It's just barbecue sauce. But I don't have one currently, but I need to get one, and I would suggest that you do the same. Is get a meat tenderizer, something like those hammers, and you start pounding your meat to make it a little thinner, flatter. So as you bite into your tenderized chicken that's been laid out and flattened, you have more flavors of the sauce, your barbecue sauce on both sides, versus a real thick chunk of meat that the sauce did not penetrate into. So if you lay it out flat, you're basically taking that big old chunk of chicken steak, right, and you're flattening it down, which just makes it wider, and now you have a more surface area of barbecue sauce covering your food. Basically like putting barbecue sauce on the inside. So just a little tip. I'm sure I'll get one someday soon and make another video where you'll see the benefit of having that. So as you can see also, as I started mixing this around, a lot of that sauce was not sticking onto my chicken. But as you mix it longer and longer and longer, then of course it stays onto that chicken. I have noticed that barbecue sauce in general by itself doesn't always stay right onto the meat. So adding a few different ingredients acts as a little bit of an adherence substance to your meat to allow for the barbecue sauce to stick to it. Egg works really well also. So if you throw some egg in here, which I do sometimes, actually I do all the time in my hamburger meat, throw a piece of egg in there, and it really helps bind those agents, everything else including the meat together. And so when I slap it onto the grill, nothing's falling through the cracks. And I always do homemade burgers. That's just me. Homemade burgers. None of that store-bought frozen stuff, because A, I don't like it, and B, just my family prefers my home cooking. So that's all I got for you here. I'll throw it on the smoker and I'll see you outside in just a second. Welcome back. All right, so now I'm outside with my bomb diggity Traeger, the Mac Daddy of the smokers. I got this bad boy set at 300. You can see it's climbing. I'm using some wood pellets, some beautiful maple wood pellets. You can see my hopper is getting a little bit low, so I might have to fill it up before I finish cooking. But what I have here now is the beautiful boneless, skinless barbecue sauce chicken breasts. I'm gonna go ahead and put them onto my smoker. You can see I'm actually smoking a beer chicken, bone-in beer chicken as well, which you can also catch on another video. Just go ahead and like these videos, subscribe, but you can take a look at my other links and you'll see the video for that one as well. So here we go. Slap them down right on the grill. Let these bad boys cook for, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half at 300. These are very, very thick, very voluptuous breasts, so they will sit here for quite some time and without burning. It's indirect heat. Beautiful thing about the smoker is that it doesn't really it's not going to burn my food unless I just leave it here, neglect it for 8 to 10 hours, something like that. But because of the way this thing is designed to cook, it is indirect heat. It's basically like an oven, an outdoor oven, cooking with fresh fuel, which is the wood pellets. That's it. Leave those bad boys there. Let them do its thing. Let the machine do its thing. I'm gonna fill up my hopper with some more wood pellets. And now I feel comfortable leaving this thing alone for another hour or even 2 hours from now. Not have to touch it. It's got plenty of fuel. It'll keep on going. And set at 300 degrees. Outside is probably about a cool, crisp 45 to 50 degrees out here currently. This thing will go for at least 6 hours before I have to refill the pellet. So I don't have to worry about my fuel anymore. Just let it do its thing. Traeger. This is like the pioneer of these wood pellet smokers. I'm sure you can find a bunch of different brands out there now. You might already even have one, but this was my preference. And as of recently, they come out with a newer model, which I really want, but I know that my wife's not gonna let me get it. Guys, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'll come back and show you the progress as the time goes on. So stick with me. I know the video is gonna get a little bit long, but just stick with me because you're gonna love the results. I promise it. Take care. Bye. Hey everyone, welcome back. It's getting a little cold out here, so I'll make this one quick. Depending on where you're watching this from and the time of day, time of night, I just appreciate you taking the time and watching some of my videos and posting your comments and sharing my videos. It really does mean a lot to me. Going back to the barbecue chicken breast that I have in here, it's boneless, skinless breast. It's been cooking for about an hour and a half now. And this is what we got going on. I laid it on nice and thick. Oops. When we put it on the grill, hour and a half, and I'm currently sitting at about 135. We'll see, maybe it's gonna keep climbing. Go baby, go! Go baby, go! So maybe 142. Let's see if it stops there. At 142, I'm gonna turn it off. Boom! There we go. So we're sitting at 142. At least right now, it's roughly around there. Not much hotter than that inside the internal temperature. And the ideal goal is for me to get this chicken breast up to 160 degrees. 165 is fine as well. But that's the goal. So I got another maybe 20 minutes to go, maybe half hour at the most. I'm gonna let it keep on doing its thing. It's low and slow is the key for this thing. So just be patient. I'm smoking the meat, so that's what we do. You just be patient and let it go. This is not something that you can do really quick, otherwise your meat gets really tough. Really tough. And that's not what I'm trying to do. I want something nice and tender and juicy and just real moist. But it's important that you give yourself enough time to allow the smoker to do its thing. If you rush it, you're probably not going to get the results you're looking for. But again, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll come back and show you guys the progress in a few minutes or hour, whenever it is that I'm ready to go. Talk to you soon. Thanks. All right. So about 2.5 hours in. About 2.5 hours into smoking these chicken breasts, boneless, skinless, barbecue chicken breasts. I ended up butterflying them. Opened them up. They did temp, but I butterflied them so I could throw some barbecue sauce on the inside as well, because that's the way my family rolls. They love it that way. I'll show you what we're working with here. So they are very moist, very tender. Got barbecue sauce on both sides. You can see, even though I'm smoking it, it still puts a really nice crust on the chicken breast all the way around. It's beautiful. But what's really important, in my opinion, is that they're moist. It doesn't dry out your chicken. Even though I have some barbecue sauce and the sauce itself might look a little dry in some areas, it is very tender, very moist. Oh. So that sure is going to be incredible. That's pretty much it. That's done. I'm going to be serving these up to different people, whoever wants them. But I got some of this and some other side goods or side items as well that we made with this. So I'll come back and show you more once we're to that point. Thanks. Oh yeah. So we got barbecue chicken breast, homemade macaroni and cheese in the pressure cooker, and beer smoked chicken off the Traeger grill, smoked for 3 hours. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to like, share, and comment below. Thanks guys. Till next time, take care. God bless.